Well, what's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you are having all a fantastic day today. And we are going to analyze the situation here for Bitcoin, of course. We're going to take a look at something that we have been talking about, for the last, 2, 3, it was even 4 days, this possible scenario, this possible fractal that did happen on December of 2021 happening here. Okay, not to perfection. We didn't actually get a bounce from this major level over here, the $30,500. As you can see, I was expecting a bounce at this level. We've been talking about, okay, we can jump in here on the Bybit chart here that I do have with the volume profile. As you can see, it's a very strong value area high. And also we have many bounces as resistance here. So why didn't this level hold? Well, I did have some questions in the Telegram group from somebody. You said that we were going to get a bounce from $30,500, and we just need to take a look at the high probabilities and what I mostly want to expect from the price action to decide if I'm going to take a trade or not. Remember, yesterday on the live stream, and I just took it just before the live stream, it would have been nice to do that live short trade that I actually hold still 40% of the trade here on Bybit, okay? Still 40% from this trade that I did take here, just slightly below the $31,800. And waiting for that reaction. Okay, there was a diamond pattern here as told by someone in the community. I did not actually, eye this diamond pattern, but very interesting. I was looking for that third attempt to fail, and I was happy to start taking that trade over here. I was pretty confident that this level was going to fail. Okay, it was probable that we were going to have a leg up, and of course, if you do have that leg up and actually close below this high over here, even better. Okay, this was a little bit of a risky trade that I did take, all right, with a stop loss, quite a few dollars on top of this last wick, but it then finally played out. This was just yesterday before the live stream. Now, of course, my take profit one was this level over here. Why do you have a take profit one if you do think that this level is going to have a big massive bounce? Because what if we do not get the bounce? What if we do not take, what if we do not have that reaction at this level? And this is why the reason, of having a take profit one at a big major support level, right? It's just very much explained. I try and explain, as best as I can, the take profit one, why would you have a take profit one? Why don't you take all of your profits if you think this is going to bounce? Well, like I just said, probably it might not hold, and you are going to, slice straight through this range. And this is what happened. This is the 2 hourly chart. We can go as zoom in on the 1 hourly chart, and I only take a trade. Remember guys, remember the last couple of days, we were talking about this scenario, okay? We were talking about, this kind of fractal where we were going to get liquidity, at this range, all right? At this lower high, and get a bunch of liquidity. And, my idea of this was, it's very likely going to get rejected. But if you guys been following the live streams, if you guys have been following the videos, did I take a trade here? Did I take a trade right over here? This is, let me just go to the 2 hourly here, zoom in a little bit. Did I take a trade here? Did I take a trade here? I did not take a trade, guys. I did not take a trade. Why didn't I take a trade? Because I was talking about this potential scenario of getting rejected from this zone and continuing to the downside. Why didn't I take the trade if you are talking about this possible scenario? Because I need to see a reaction at this level. I need to see the price action failing to attempt to break this resistance. As soon as I see the price action failing to break the resistance, I am going to jump in a trade right over here. In the next third attempt after this consolidation, we had a nice value area high created here, as you can see. Just waiting patiently to see multiple attempts to finally decide and jump in a trade. So this is why I did not enter a trade here. I took profits from this short, but why didn't I enter a long position at this level if I did know that this was supposedly a very strong range looking for that potential bounce? We can see December 2021, very similar experience right there. Big resistance level, retesting the low, coming back down and actually having a big massive bounce. But, we did have on the 4 hourly, you can zoom in on the 2 hourly chart. The 2 hourly chart is the one that I'm actually analyzing here on Bybit. And hang on a second. Let me just go back here to December to see this kind of price action. There was a stop here. The price action on the 1 hourly did actually react. And what happened yesterday is that we did not have that reaction. That did not happen. We sliced through. We can go on the 1 hourly. There wasn't even a single 1 hourly stop at this level. There was not even a 1 hourly. So if we would have had a reaction at this range for a few hours, I would have considered to long this level. But we sliced straight through, guys. And this is why always on my videos, you will see me talk about major levels, and I will only take a trade if we do see a large consolidation. If we see the bulls or the bears failing to attempt to break this major level, then is when I am going to jump in a trade. And this is how I want to explain my way of trading, guys. So let me just go here quickly through the comment section. Just a quick explanation on this, guys, because on my latest videos, you know the deal. We were talking about the levels. We were talking about these levels. Could we get that bounce here and then potentially another attempt and create a double top or a lower high? Yes, of course. But, you can see I only took, these last two trades the last week. There was one over here that I did take also, but one over here for this long position, looking for that stop all the way up here. That played out beautifully. And looking for that short position here to potentially go to this level and potentially even go to lower levels. So of course, this would have been a good trading opportunity, but only if we would have had a consolidation, guys. So I just wanted to clear that out for the community, of course. Really want to explain why I take the trades, why they take profits, why is your stop loss here? And yeah, make the most of it, guys, because you watching here need to learn and you need to become professional traders to have another source of income, right? Which is the whole idea of trading. We can analyze the S&P 500 if you wish. If I do get someone in the comment section, can you take a look at S&P 500? What do you think? You know, and also gold. Okay, gold is having a pretty nice leg up. I got someone in the comment section saying, can you analyze gold? And as soon as I analyze gold, I really liked this kind of structure of higher lows. Pretty nice, healthy uptrend. All right, since, you know, the 21st, sorry, since January, February, you know, since 2021, since we created this low over here in March. Sorry, this is March of 2021. And also we have a pretty nice, beautiful bat pattern right over here that looks pretty cool. This bat pattern should have, you know, that leg up in gold to 1,920 the ounce. Okay, it should reach those levels. And as soon as we were analyzing this yesterday, I jumped on a trade on Prime XBT thanks to someone, okay, in the comment section, you know, talking about gold, and we're doing a bit of analysis on gold. And I think, you know, this could be a potential swing trade because we do have a bat pattern right over here, which looks pretty good, you know, hitting that 0.88 with a little bit of volatility, holding this support of the trend line. You know, this is very likely going to hold and get that leg up to this range, which would be my potential target, the 618 from C to D point, looking for that potential, you know, consolidation, take profit area. Absolutely. And it looks like gold is actually pumping today. As you can see, it's having a pretty nice leg up. We could probably hit that $1,920 an ounce in the next coming days. You know, I'm looking for a week, around about 1-2 weeks approximately. It could happen in days, of course. Anyway, just something that I wanted to point out, you know, just going through the last live stream, I like to do 5-10 minutes looking at Bitcoin, looking at some different, you know, assets that I have actually taken a trade off because of someone in the community. And guys, before I continue, I need you to absolutely smash up the like button if you enjoy this content. It makes me super happy, makes me want to do videos every single day and live streams every single day. Okay, so let's just stop the analysis that I have, you know, the explanation that I give you from my, you know, things that I'm trading, and let's jump straight away in the comment section and say hello, dedicate some time to my followers. Bernie, how are you doing? Like the stream on your way in. Wow, Bernie, thanks for the insane support. Andy Waves has 0.79% funding rate on Bybit. Wow, that's pretty interesting to see. What's up, third ear? How are you? Afternoon Crypto Legends. I got Seb here in the comment section. I got Joseph, I got Tracy. Hello guys, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Matt, hello. Good evening. Tracy, how are you doing? Having your whiskey, I guess. Saludos Andy from Connecticut, from the US. Hector, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. BTC bull trap or no? Hello, says Sarah. BTC bull trap or no? Well, bull trap. Are you talking about this immediate short-term pump? Or, yeah, I mean, this is, you could arguably discuss that this was a bull trap. How many people, I'm going to turn the AC off because I'm freezing here. How many people on YouTube, I mean, it was, I don't want to talk about, you know, people because it's not fair on them, of course. But yeah, I did see quite a few YouTubers, right? Analysts, whatever, you know, being extremely bullish at these levels, you know, some of them even longing at this range. Okay. And it was just like, stay cautious because, you know, look at, I mean, the similarities that we were talking about at this range, you know, this was a huge level of $32,000. Long in here was absolutely suicidal, but you could see that bullish sentiment, you know, the last few days when we were having that price action, you know, breaking $30,000, $31,000, $32,000. And yeah, what happened? We had a massive big correction, guys, that we were absolutely anticipating on the channel for the last few days. So far, so good. My question is, I think I did ask this question also yesterday. All right, I just want to go here and ask this question again. Check out this kind of price action that we've been talking about. What happens next is that we do get a bounce from this resistance, as you can see, turning into support. You know, it's not the exact same price action, because this price action over here, we should be trading around about the $28,600. So it's not the exact same thing. I want to know if you are bearish or bullish on Bitcoin. Basically, do you think, you know, this fractal that we have been talking about the last few days is going to play out to the downside in the coming weeks? Will we get a large consolidation here at the $30,000 range, all right, for the next coming days, and potentially continue back down to retest the 25k levels? And I'm going to keep it pretty simple here on the poll. It's really good to see, you know, what people think about this. So my question is, are we testing the 25k levels in the coming weeks, guys? Let me know in the poll right now. Okay, are we going to retest? Because if we were to follow this kind of fractal situation, we would have to have a consolidation at this range and then potentially drop down to retest. I mean, I think it's possible. Is it going to happen? Probably yes, probably no. We should be taking a look at the most important levels. Funny fact here, that the price of Bitcoin dropped to the exact strongest point of control that was created for the last, you know, 25 days. 25 days trading, volume profile, biggest point of control was exactly here around about the $29,300 range. We actually got that bounce from this level, which was pretty insane. You know, this is why sometimes point of control, volume profile, value area high, lows, you know, they are so important on the chart. My trading is based a lot on these major levels. Okay, so anyway, let's scroll down here through the comment section, and on the poll, I mean, wow, we got 85 votes already. Are we testing the 25k levels in the coming weeks? 83% of people are saying yes. Woo, a lot of people are extremely bearish. A lot of people are extremely bearish. Andy, what about Solana? Says Nakli Wizard. Let's take a look at Solana. Why not? Hello, Daddy Andy, says Koha. Yeah, let's take a look at Solana. See what's going on with Solana. What's going on with Solana? Let me just zoom in here. This is the daily. We can do short-term analysis, because on the daily, I do think that Solana will enter a large consolidation in between $20 and $40. I think this would be the kind of bear market low. This major consolidation level on Solana, I think this would be the bear market low for the coming weeks. It will enter a large consolidation, in my personal opinion. If Bitcoin does go to 25k, 22k, then the lows would be $20, $25 for Solana. In my personal opinion, it might be very, very boring price action for the next coming months. Okay, the people to gain confidence right now with the current world situation, the market situation, everybody, you know, is in doubt, you know, of what could happen. So to gain confidence in the cryptocurrency market, it's going to take several months. I'm not going to say several years. It could take 1-2 years potentially, but it's going to take many, many months, where it's very likely going to enter a large consolidation, accumulation kind of, pattern, right? Because the reason, and this is where most of the institutions are going to start buying in. Okay, they buy in, they pump the price, they dump the price, and they accumulate at the lowest levels that they can. And I think Solana is going to be one of those, you know, projects that will survive, in my personal opinion. So anyway, you probably want to know short-term analysis on Solana, and we can take a look at the 4-hourly. And basically what is happening right now is that we are retesting, you know, this low zone. It's very well, we haven't retested the $35, and this is very, very possible. We're currently just about to successfully lose this low. Some analysis that we were talking about on Solana was, you know, getting this rejection from this level. We kind of formed a descending triangle right over here, right, where we broke down and came back up and retested, you know, beautifully. This support level was absolutely insane. This was a potential rejection zone, of course. It was definitely a resistance. You have the lower highs from these this lower high trend line, as you can see on the 4-hourly chart. You have a big major solid support level right over here that you break down, you come back up, and you finally get rejected. And by the looks of things, we are just about to lose this low over here at the $40 range. We're just consolidating here a little bit. Not a successful breakout yet, but you know, the probabilities in Solana coming back down and retesting the $35 low over the 12th of May is very, very high at this point. Of course, we're only $5 away. If we do retest this low and start making some crazy price action with a couple of wicks and a couple of consolidations, you know, we need to eye what is going to happen as soon as we hit the $35. And, you know, I am going to actually put an alarm here on TradingView, of course, so I can get that message, you know, create an alarm just if we do hit that 35, because we could create that swing failure pattern, create that double bottom scenario to look for higher levels. And all depending on how we react at this range, then I would be confident to say, right, short term, we are potentially going to create a double bottom here on Solana. But so far, what I could say on Solana, you know, if Bitcoin is going to continue this kind of bearish price action that is having right now, this consolidation and retesting $25, you know, basically it's inevitable that Solana is going to retest the $35 and even, you know, wick down to $30 if we do see that bearish price action on Bitcoin to come down to 25,000. All right, remember, Bitcoin is the leader. Bitcoin is king. Whatever Bitcoin does, you know, altcoins will follow, and even stronger. If Bitcoin moves up 5%, altcoins, a lot of them have got to move 10% or even 15%. If it moves down 5%, then yeah, some altcoins will move 10, 15, 20, you name it. Let's go through. I want to take a look at the poll here. Almost 200 votes on the poll. And we see, are we testing the 25K levels in the next coming weeks? And 78% of people say yes. So most of the people are bearish, of course. Waves is having insane volatility. Please analyze. Wow. I mean, yeah, we can take a look at Waves. Waves had a little bit of fishy price action, okay? I mean, when you see this in the chart, you know, something was going on here on Waves in between, you know, February and May, you know, just in a matter of 2-3 months, you do have this insane price action where it goes from $8-9 all the way up here, having a 650% pump in the middle of the bear market, you know, breaking all-time highs, and then suddenly having a massive collapse. You know, stay cautious with these kind of projects, because, you know, there is some inside movements on cryptos projects that make this kind of price action. I have absolutely no idea why this happened, but yeah, it's having pretty nice volatility waves. And just to be pretty clear, we are at a very large level right now where we are hitting the strongest VPVR level. Okay, let me just, yeah, from the volume traded for the last, you know, 5-6 months, we can see December right over here of 2021. The biggest level right now, we are crashing, okay? We are hitting a major consolidation from end of January and the entire month of February, basically. Right now on Waves, hitting that big spike on the VPVR. So yes, what happened here very likely, looking at the 4-hourly, is that we created, you know, a kind of a, you could say a descending channel right over here with bullish divergence. I bet, you know, I don't even need to take a look at that, but very likely when you have a major drop like this and you slightly drop like this, it is very likely to get some pumpy action at some point, you know, pretty aggressive. These are one of the best trades where you have a big aggressive drop and then price action slightly creates lower lows. And this is, you know, the same to the upside. If you have a massive big pump and you start creating slightly higher highs, you know, this is a kind of a distribution pattern right there. And this is a kind of an accumulation in the short term. So basically right now on waves, we are hitting this strong, a big strong level on the volume profile. In my take here, zooming in on the 4 hourly, you know, if you think to yourself, where could I take Fibonacci levels from this high, well, this big major drop, you know, you could arguably discuss it starts from this level, and that would be a good fib level to take a look at. And we're basically, you know, about almost touching the 618. We've touched the 50%. We've already got rejected once here, getting that consolidation before, I mean, under 50% Fibonacci, which is at the $10.50. If it reaches the $12 range, then yeah, and gets a little bit of consolidation, it's very, very likely going to get rejected and continue to the downside. I don't see waves at this current moment. I mean, the pump has been absolutely insane, no doubt about that, for the last few days. It's been absolutely insane. What was it, 170 pump, 170% pump? But yeah, I think, you know, this is very likely going to continue down, at least to retest the low zone. Very, very probable. It's hitting big resistance. I know it's a great project, but yeah, I think it will enter a large consolidation, in my personal opinion, after this huge volatility. Right, let's go. I'm holding XRP, adding dip, $20 target price in 2028. I mean, I've heard all sorts on XRP, and it only did about a 10x in the bull run. Pretty sad returns on XRP. I know XRP is great. I know it has a huge army. They won the court case with the SEC. Yes, all good. But yeah, XRP is there. It's been, I mean, I have so many, you know, I wouldn't say friends, people that I know that were absolutely XRP maniacs, okay? And putting a huge amount of their money into XRP. It's the future, you know, this and that. And it's been such a bad performer in the bull run. I am not going to buy XRP if I want to make huge gains. But who knows, $20 in 2028? It probably will. Andy, yep, I asked you about the diamond pattern yesterday, and now I think I'm spotting evening star on the daily. What do you think? A KO power, absolutely phenomenal with a diamond pattern. It wasn't the most beautiful, but it played out pretty nicely at the end, because we had, like I said, most importantly for a diamond pattern is to have that big volume spike in the middle, okay? Let's just zoom in here. The volume spike in the middle of the pattern is what you want to see, and you want to see very low volume at the edges of the diamond pattern. So that was pretty much kind of, you know, this is just volatility right there. It was pretty much valid for this diamond pattern scenario. So evening star on the daily, evening star on the daily. I mean, you talking about today? Well, of course we would have to close today, and yeah, we still have many hours to close today, evening star, so we could not confirm if you are referring to today. So we still need to see it, of course. Yeah, yes sir, right, it sliced through, so right missed that, says Laurel. It sliced through. I guess you're talking about this sliced through because we have been talking about this major level, guys. We didn't even hold for half an hour this range, and you know, it would have been nice to see at least a few hours. Look at this has been, you know, at least 8 hours. This has been, you know, over 24 hours. You want to see those consolidations before you actually, you know, take the decision. The consolidations are, you know, are to decide. You know, trying to catch a falling knife here. Yeah, you don't want to catch falling knives. You don't want to catch, you know, insane pumps. You need, you want to, you know, when I enter trades, it's at consolidations. Um, 153 likes, smash it up. Tracy Wilson, thank you very much for your insane support. You're absolutely phenomenal. And also Bernie, buy Cadena, not XRP, says Bernie. Yeah, I think Cadena has much more upside. I sold all my XRP and put it into ALF 1 month ago, AELF. I have no idea what project this is. I'll take a look at it. Why not? You know, because if I see someone in the community saying, you know, I sold all of this to put it all into here, as long as it is not a meme coin, I will take a look at it. You know, why not? I made huge gains on Metis because someone talked about it. All right, Metis is getting absolutely crushed right now. I hope people are safe. You know, the Metis that I did buy back in when it was around about $25, $45, round about the $43-$45 mark, I bought my Metis. I made huge gains and I sold 50% on my Metis just below $300. Absolutely insane profits that I made on that. Of course, the other 50% is 50% down. So I've got some gains, but yeah, the 50% Metis that I did buy at $43 is yeah, basically 50% down. So it's a huge project, layer 2 for the Ethereum network, and it's gotten absolutely crushed. But I remember somebody in the comment section talking about Metis. You know, check out Metis L2 for Ethereum, and there's room for a bunch of L2s. It's not only going to be Matic. Matic did make the gains back in the day. And, you know, there's Loopring, there was Metis, and I thought, okay, let's take a look at it. Boom, boom, did a little bit of analysis. It was pretty new. I liked the team and made huge gains on buying Metis thanks to someone in the comment section. Obviously, me afterwards doing my research, and I looked, you know, I was pretty happy to invest some of my capital into Metis, made some pretty nice gains. Now it's going to enter a sideways action, you know, bear market, sideways action, accumulation zone. They do still have some tokens to release, but it's going to be absolutely insane. I think it will enter a 1-2 years accumulation zone, potentially, maybe not as much. And L2s for the Ethereum network are going to be huge. Ethereum is king as a blockchain project, okay, to build dApps on top of it. So of course there is room for a lot of projects such as, you know, Avax, Cadena, but Ethereum will remain number one in my personal opinion, and L2s are there to help the transactions, the gas fees, and they will be very important in the next coming years, L2s. So I think, you know, investing in L2s is a good move for the coming years. Maybe one L2, maybe two. Most altcoins will follow Bitcoin. Absolutely. This is totally true. 95% of altcoins will follow Bitcoin, even slightly more. Waves are manipulated like Luna. Yeah, this is the thing. When you have this fishy price action, you know, I would be very cautious. Maybe this one in the future will do well, but when I see a project making this kind of price action, you know, this doesn't give me any confidence at all in such a short period of time. Pump and dump, right? Pump and dump scheme. And Waves has been here for ages, over 5 years. Over 5 years, Waves has been existing for. Anyway, let's scroll down here through the comment section. Shall we take a look at Ethereum for Russell? Absolutely. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Why not? What is Ethereum doing? Let's analyze Ethereum. What I do have here on Ethereum, and I guess we do not need to analyze, take a look at the daily, because we are at the most important level here, which, well, we did bounce from the most important level, which is the summer 2021 lows, round about the $1,700. We are at that range. We have a big spike on the VPVR. Will this level hold in the coming weeks? Well, if Bitcoin does drop down to the $25,000 range and have that volatility, Ethereum very likely will lose the $1,700 area. So let's just analyze Ethereum. Let's go jump in on the 2 hourly chart. And one of the latest things that we must have taken a look at from Ethereum is this over here. You know, this is the only thing that I have on Ethereum right over here. I mean, we should have done some analysis yesterday on Ethereum. And what we have here, you know, similar on what Bitcoin did. but not the same, not really the same, because Bitcoin actually came all the way here to retest the lower highs from the 12th of May, 13th of May, all right, and Ethereum didn't. So Ethereum was lagging very much behind Bitcoin. Ethereum should have done this kind of price action, just like Bitcoin, to retest the highs, right? This is Ethereum. If you take a look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin did actually come all the way up here to retest the last lower high from the 11th of May and 12th of May, as you can see here. 11th of May, sorry, not 12th of May. 12th of May was the drop. So why didn't Ethereum follow Bitcoin? Why didn't Ethereum have that price action to the upside? Reason number one, I would say, is the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, just a quick explanation on just, you know, maybe some people have that question. A lot of people have those questions, you know. Bitcoin dominance is actually having, you know, some pretty nice price momentum to the upside, some pretty nice price action to the upside. So if Bitcoin dominance does go up, all right, while the Bitcoin price does go up, you are going to see a lot of altcoins stuck. You're just going to see them stuck because basically a lot of the money from the altcoins are flooding into Bitcoin. And that is that. If the Bitcoin dominance does go up and the Bitcoin price does go down, then altcoins will go down even further. Because apart from the market sentiment going down, you're having the altcoins, you know, money from the altcoins, capital volume from the altcoins pouring into Bitcoin while the market is going. So this is also, you know, going to go, you know, Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins are going to go even much lower. This is why you do have the insane volatility. So Bitcoin dominance is always good to take a look at, to see the kind of, you know, movements of the altcoins, you know, in between Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. So anyway, on Ethereum, what we did take a look at, let's keep our eyes on Ethereum. We had this trend line from these lower highs. This is what I had on the chart. Getting that rejection, getting this consolidation, hitting the biggest point of control, not managing to successfully break above this range. In my personal opinion, of course, this is a moment to be bearish, especially, you know, this was on the 31st of May, 31st and 1st of May. Where was Bitcoin on the 31st and 1st of June? Sorry, not May. 31st of May and 1st of June. We were trading here. Bitcoin was here. So just by, you know, analyzing Bitcoin and my, you know, 70%, I was 70% confident that this was going to actually get rejected. You guys know this. If you are an old subscriber, you have been taking a look at this, you know, for the last few days. You know, I was pretty bearish. I was looking, you know, when I longed here, I was saying I'm bullish here. I will be bearish here. You can check those videos, all right, from the 28th of May till today. And if Bitcoin is bearish here, if I'm bearish on Bitcoin here, and then I go to analyze Ethereum, and I see Ethereum is here on the 31st of May and 1st of June, and we are getting rejected from these lower highs. We are at the biggest point of control from the volume traded for the last 20-25 days. Yeah, you just need to be bearish, you know, right? You need to be bearish. You can see that consolidation, you know, it's very, very likely you are going to get that drop down. So yeah, I mean, not much to add on that. If I'm looking at Bitcoin right now, if Bitcoin does have continuation to the downside, you know, we are potentially going to have a third retest here on Ethereum. Ethereum is very likely going to retest the $1,700 potentially in the next coming days, maybe hours, maybe few days. If we do see Bitcoin, I'm mainly focusing on Bitcoin. Could this also be, you know, an inverted cup in handle? I would say no, because this handle is going well over 50%. But anyway, this cup in hand, inverted cup in handle, you know, is very likely going to have that third retest at the $1,700. It's just very likely going to happen. Andy, do you think the CME futures gap 10K on Bitcoin will ever get filled? That is a very, very good question, George. That is a very, very good question. I mean, there would have to be an insane black swan event, and a lot of people, I do see, well, not a lot, there are some analysts that are calling, you know, Bitcoin that can go down as low as 9K, 10K levels. I'm going to say it's possible. I'm not going to, you know, as a trader, trader's mentality, you need to see the possibilities of Bitcoin going down there. And, you know, the possibilities, they are there. You know, if you want to take a look at basic technical analysis, you know, and just go with the fact of this bear flag target. Okay, this is the daily chart right over here, and you could arguably discuss that this is a bear flag out of this massive big drop that we did have from November till the 30th of January here, right, to the 29th approximately. Around a bit in January. Basically from November to January you had this aggressive drop. And, you know, sometimes basic technical analysis, you might be surprised, but it does play out pretty nicely. I was looking at this channel. I'm not looking this, you know, because I do range trading, and you know, guys know this. I'm looking for trades. I'm looking for day trades and small swing trades that can last for a few days or a couple of weeks maximum. I'm not looking for those trades of 2 months. You know, I've never managed to hold a trade for over a month. I just haven't. I'm a small swing trader. I'm a small or day trade, not scalping and not long swing trading. So I was talking about this scenario over here. Since we did manage to break the support, you know, this was a level where I was starting to becoming bearish quite a lot. I was thinking that we might get this bounce from this level, but as soon as we did break down, and the width of a channel, especially of a multi-monthly channel here, you know, going from January all the way till May, the beginning of May is when we started, the beginning of May is when we started dropping here. The width of the channel could be the potential target from the breakout. And, you know, we actually came all the way down to this, you know, textbook potential projected move target. And the textbook target from a bear flag is getting the pole, right? I mean, this is just basic technical analysis. Sometimes it plays out, sometimes it doesn't. All right, you need to add much more things as confluence, but you know, this would be like the bear flag you know, target. Okay, you get the actual move, okay, from the top to the into the bear flag, and you put from the breakout, you put the highest point to the resistance of the flag, which would be here. And you know, this one right over here is taking you down to the $13,000. So if there is a CME gap around about the $10,000 range, then, you know, as we go with that low, you know, anything could happen. You could have that volatility, of course, at that range. Strong fact is also super important. You know, if I do zoom out here on the 3-day chart, zoom out a little bit, you know, we do have the largest point of control at those levels. And I've explained with many other charts also, guys, when price action moves very fast to the upside, you don't leave a track of big volume, okay? You don't leave big volume at those levels. It's just a big massive hype driving the price up to see if it's going to be sustainable. Is this price of Bitcoin going to be sustainable at these levels? And if it isn't, as soon as we start losing strong levels, and on the VPVR, I do explain how this $30,000 range is the strongest level on the VPVR. You know, and anyway, what I wanted to show you here is that the strongest range on the VPVR is at the $12,000 range. So, I mean, if Bitcoin does come down to this level, it's going to be such a golden opportunity. It's going to take days or just weeks at the most down at these levels, probably not even a week. Okay, it would be a golden opportunity. We have so much, you know, most of the volume traded in between 2018 and 2020, so round about 3 years, you know, has been range trading in between these levels, and it's going to be a huge opportunity. Of course, if it goes down there, guys, I'm all in. I'm not all in, but I will be buying several Bitcoin. That is no doubt about that. So anyway, what I wanted to show you here with the VPVR, that we don't have much levels here. If we, you know, this is a very strong level. The $30,000 range is a super strong level, okay, on Bitcoin. If this is why we're having this consolidation, this is why we are consolidating at this level, because it's been a huge support back in 2021. We have a massive value area low on the VPVR. If we start losing this level, it's not going to be looking good for Bitcoin. The price action from $20,000, all right, no, sorry, from $10,000, we got one stop over here. There's no doubt in my mind that Bitcoin will stop around about the $19,000 range if it loses $30,000. If we do lose it, because we went so fast all the way up here from $10,000 all the way up to $30,000, even $41,000, you know, it happened. I can show you many examples on different assets. You know, you come so fast up to this range, you can come as fast down to those levels. So this is why it's a little bit worrying, okay? This kind of range needs to hold. Anyway, just a little bit of my personal opinion on that. Can the $10,000 gap be filled? It can be, you know, it can be. Andy, please, your thoughts on AVAX short term, says Dreamer. Like baby racing pixel, thank you very much. Let me go through the comment section here. What my short-term thoughts on AVAX? I mean, I think AVAX is a pretty cool L1 project. It's just another one out of the dozens that they are there. Short term, what can I say? You know, short term analysis that we do have here. As you can see, you know, this is the 2 hourly chart. We got a beautiful rejection from this level right over here, continued back down, you know, hitting the 50% approximately Fibonacci levels from this high to the low. 618 actually, 618 to perfection right over here. Was a strong zone, looking for that drop. Short-term analysis on AVAX. I mean, short-term opinion, I think AVAX could potentially enter a large consolidation at this level. Yeah, I would say that. I would say so. But short-term view on AVAX, going back to the 4 hourly. Let me just, you know, just for entertainment purposes, let's take a look at the RSI right away. It is creating some, you know, pretty nice bullish divergence where we are creating lower lows, higher lows on the RSI. Could we attempt to break the lows here and get a big bounce? Absolutely. I do think that you could create that kind of swing failure pattern. You are creating bullish divergence. If you do lose this low and start consolidating at this range, it's very likely going to get a big bounce on. Okay, I know a lot of people do think, you know, if we break support, obviously, you know, we're going to much lower levels, but if you slightly break support and consolidate, you are very likely going to create a big massive bounce. So yeah, I would be eyeing the consolidation here on AVAX, because you might be getting a bounce from that $2019 range. Right, let's take a look. Yeah, Dream, I've taken a look at AVAX. Davo, thank you very much for joining. Joseph, thank you. Wow, I got Seb, I got Joseph, I got Dava. Guys, thank you very much for joining. I got my moderators here giving power to the community. Andy, thanks, Andy. The best on YouTube, says Russell. Absolutely amazing. Sometimes the live streams get a little bit crazy because we just take a look at, you know, a lot of altcoins and, you know, just a quick analysis. I really want to go through the comment section, but this is, you know, just, you know, a little bit of an overview on the altcoins. Of course, the proper analysis, the proper thing that I do on my videos is focused on Bitcoin, guys. You know this. Bitcoin, I might get an altcoin and do a little bit of more analysis, but you know that I basically focus on Bitcoin. You only need one asset to make some pretty decent gains. You know the deal, guys. So anyway, we can jump into Bitcoin to see what is going on. Also, most importantly, guys, we can take a look at Bitcoin to see what is going on. But I also want to take a look at the comment section. Thank you very much, as Dreamer. You're very welcome, my man. Sambuca USDT, bullish then bearish. Seb. You got all the best mods, Andy. Absolutely, my mods are absolutely great. I got Mark, I got Dava, I got Joseph, I got Seb. They're all brilliant. They're all brilliant. So yeah. Want to be a mod? Can I pass my resume? I mean, moderators are created if you are joining the live streams a lot, if you are giving support to the channel, if you are going to be here for several weeks or even months, and you are here consistently and you give support, of course, then you might become a moderator. I'll tell you what, maybe Tracy Wilson will become a moderator before you, Racing Pixel. Who knows? Who knows? I can see Tracy has been here for quite some time. So anyway, who knows? Your strategy and expertisement is impressive. Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you. Can you check HBAR, Andy? Wow, HBAR. I remember HBAR. I hate doing analysis on HBAR. It's such a volatile crypto on the chart. I really, really hate HBAR. It was insane, the amount of volatility that we were having here, all the way up, you know, massive big pump here, dump. And as soon as we created this, I was staying away from this crypto. It was just too volatile for me to trade, basically. Bitcoin is an absolute beauty. You know it. Bitcoin. It's volatile, but it respects levels. It's absolutely beautiful. You just need 1-2 assets, of course, to make huge gains at the end of the month. And these altcoins sometimes are just extremely risky. But if you want to know, you know, my overview on this altcoin, I know a lot of people. I mean, this is just coming down to 2019, 2020 levels. It's coming all the way back down to that range, to that accumulation range. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? This is very likely going to be an accumulation zone for HBAR. I know I haven't done any research, let's be honest here, and on HBAR. Supposedly it's an incredible L1 project. So if we do enter a large consolidation, I'm not going to talk about trades here on HBAR because I don't like the analysis. I don't like how it moves on the chart. So I'm just gonna not do technical analysis in the. I'll take a look at the 4-hourly, of course, for you. But if we do enter a large consolidation here for the next coming months on HBAR, okay, in between the levels that we did create in 2019 and 2020, then of course I'm going to say, you know, this is very likely going to be a large consolidation, and at some point in the near future we're going to have an insane rally if it manages to have a large consolidation. I know the project, the team is pretty active, but that is as much as I know on HBAR. Not done. I'm not following them at all. Right, let's take a look. Thanks, Andy Legend. Wes D, you are an absolute legend for coming here and joining the streams and giving support. Your community needs some merch. I'm ready. You purchase a Crypto Legends shirt. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, my Crypto Legends? Crypto Legends, Bitcoinsensus. Andy Crypto Legends, absolutely. I'm actually, you know, that is an insane, you know, I really like that idea. Russell, thanks for that idea. This is something that I am going to definitely work on, because I am going to get a course, okay? I will be getting a trading course at the end of the year is my goal. Of course, there will be some merch, okay, for some people that have been doing the course, that have been actually, you know, successfully trading also with me. I'm going to be super active on a private Discord group, all right? And there's definitely going to be some merch, all right? And thanks for the idea. It says Crypto Legends, all right? Andy Crypto Legends or something like that. And absolutely, yeah, that's definitely a great idea. Big investors are in HBAR. Absolutely, yeah. I have no doubt, you know, that HBAR will probably do very, very well in the next coming years. What do you think about EOS? EOS has been such a bad performer. I mean, we cannot do much on EOS. EOS has been a very, very bad performer. It's down. The sad thing about EOS, I know it's a Chinese project, if I'm not wrong. We are trading at March of 2020 levels. I mean, I was already not, I was never bullish on EOS. I think it's a kind of a failed project. So my opinion is stay cautious. You know, I think you're probably not going to make huge gains on this in the future. It's below March 2020 levels. It's below March 2020 levels. Absolutely insane. This is below the large accumulation from 2019, you know, 2020, part of 2021 here, first few months. We had a massive crash in March of 2020, and it's actually below those levels. This is not bad. This is extremely bad. Will it be the bottom and we're going to go up here from here? Well, I mean, this is up to you, but it's been such a bad performer already here. It's only done about a 3x, all right, since the low levels. Of course, in crypto, we do want that those multiple X's. I don't follow the project, but just by looking at the charts, it's been such a bad performer compared to other cryptocurrencies. Below the March 2020 crash, that's absolutely insane. If you do take a look at Bitcoin, all right, and take a look at where the March of 2020 crash is all the way down here. You know, it's all the way down here at the $4,000. EOS is trading at these low levels. I mean, and this is how bad it can get for some altcoins such as EOS. So yeah, not much to add on that. We're having a little bit of bullish momentum here on Bitcoin. Now, of course, we have sliced through this major level. Your question might be, and let's just focus with Bitcoin here for just 1 second. Let's just focus with Bitcoin. I will definitely buy your courses, Cornell. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, yeah, and not only the course, I am going to be extremely active in Discord, of course. I would really want to support everybody that joins. I'm going to be, you know, 100% on Discord, you know, every single day, you know, sharing analysis on Bitcoin and some altcoins, but basically focusing on Bitcoin and obviously some altcoins, of course, if we do see those opportunities. And yeah, I mean, that's the most importantly, you know, absolutely support the community. Can BCH go down? It is, if it's possible, BCH participate for the BTC image. I'm not sure if I understand very much. Bitcoin Cash is your question. Can Bitcoin Cash go down? Absolutely. I mean, if Bitcoin is going to continue down, Bitcoin Cash is very likely going to go down also. It does follow the movements. Huffy says, I told you it's going to break $32,500 today. Wow. So you think that Bitcoin is going to have a big, massive bounce from this level to the upside? It is possible. I'm going to tell you what could be a great trading opportunity on Bitcoin. And this is if we do come all the way up here to the $30,500 and get a consolidation at this level this time. If it does happen this time and we do consolidate at this range and we do have a couple of wicks here on the 1 hourly, I got to say, I will be bearish. I will be bearish at this zone. I will potentially short this level. What level? The 30,500, 30,700. If we do get a large consolidation and we do see multiple attempts in trying to break this range, it is very likely going to continue back down. It's a super strong level, especially if we've sliced down through this range that easy. This means that the bears have insane power. They have insane power to push the price down. And this level has only been rejected for the bulls. Okay? The bulls have got rejected at this level. Have the bears got rejection? No. So very likely that the bulls will get rejected at this level. only if we do consolidate at this range, it is a potential trade, okay? Of course, you would have to wait patiently to see the reaction. I would be taking a look at fib levels. It was probably not even the 50% Fibonacci. 50% is at the $30,800. 618 is at the 31,200. So it's definitely gonna have. There will be some levels here to trade. Absolutely, there will be some volatility if the Bitcoin price does manage to get up above this range. But I'm already looking for that rejection at the $30,800 if it does get up there. If it does get up there and has multiple attempts in breaking this zone, there will be a moment that you'll have to decide, will this get rejected? Will we continue back down? Whoever hits like number 300 during the live stream gets a free Crypto Legend t-shirt signed by Andy. Absolutely insane. Yes, Seb, this is true. This is true. We actually don't know who's going to be the number 300, but yeah, that would be absolutely insane. If I could know, you know, I will be doing definitely some giveaways on Crypto Legend t-shirts. That would be absolutely insane. Andy, rank your YouTube channel #1. Thank you for your good work. George Zaff, thank you very much for your insane support. Wow, #1 YouTube channel to go. Absolutely insane, guys. I'm not always right, of course. I'm sometimes wrong, very much wrong. But the most important here for being wrong after doing technical analysis, you do not need to be the best at technical analysis to make money in the space. You need to have very good risk management. And this is key level, guys. This is key. Risk management for me is the #1. You're going to see a bunch of traders and analysts saying, you know, technical analysis is 10%, psychology is 90%. Well, I think it's 20%. Well, I think, you know, risk management is only 10% or 20%. No. Risk management for me is 80%. And I would say psychology is 10% and technical analysis is another 10%. Because if you take a look at the last two trades I've taken this week, and still have them open. I have 20% still open of this trade, and I still have 40% open of the trade that I did take here yesterday. And I just want to show you where was my stop loss. And this is super important, guys. I want to share the information. And of course, whoever says that, you know, he's lying. No, I got my trade here. I did take the trade yesterday on the just before the live stream. And here it is. And I've also got that trade open on the BTC USD pair on the long position. I was totally transparent on that. And guys, anyway, for all of those that are experienced traders, all right, they are experienced and they do feel confident with their trading, then on Bybit, you do get an insane bonus of up to $4,050, okay? You need to go to the rewards hub and follow the steps if you want to claim this bonus. It's another way to support the channel, of course. I do get a small commission for this. And on Prime XBT, you also get a huge bonus. I'm in some trades here on Prime XBT. They're absolutely exploding. I got the gold trade that is, you know, in some pretty nice profits. You know, thank you so much because I get the community saying, can you analyze this? And we can do the analysis. And if I like it, I'll trade it. I'll trade it. I traded gold live yesterday. And the good thing about Prime XBT is my go-to place trading platform to trade different markets. Of course, I don't trade 20 markets because I think that's absolutely insane. I think that's absolutely insane. I like to analyze them. If I feel confident in trading them, then yeah, I will trade it. But I focus on Bitcoin mainly. I might trade S&P 500 and maybe I'm into natural gas and oil right now. But yeah, you don't need too many markets, okay? Because obviously if you gain experience, then yeah, you can take a look at 6 different markets, but you need to focus on 1 or 2 to make really good trading. And what I wanted to say here about Prime XBT, this is my trading platform to accumulate Bitcoin. I'm going to accumulate as much Bitcoin as I can here with my trading because I'm using Bitcoin as collateral when I'm trading crude oil, S&P 500, gold, okay? It's absolutely insane. You can use Bitcoin as collateral. You like Ethereum and you want to accumulate Ethereum, they will pay you in Ethereum your winning trades. And if you don't want to risk any of them, you want stable coins, you can use USDC or USDT as collateral, which is absolutely phenomenal. So you can actually, you know, you're using stable coins, you're using crypto. Check it out, guys. No KYC required. Check Prime XBT. You get 7% added to your deposit if you use my link down below and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. It's an absolutely insane platform. They got over 50 different assets, not only cryptocurrency. They also have Forex and all, you know, natural gas and all different type of assets, guys. Absolutely insane platform. They're great with commissions, not for swing trading on crypto. I got to say this. If you swing trading cryptocurrency here, they're a little bit expensive. I would go to Bybit. I swing trade on Bybit, not on PrimeXBT for crypto. But yes, for other assets, this is the thing. It's so cheap to trade gold, oil, and some different assets that are not crypto. For swing trading, it's extremely cheap. Something that I wanted to point out there. And of course, if it's another way to support the channel, okay, if you're using the platform with the referral link, absolutely great platform, PrimeXBT. Let's jump in here. What I wanted to say, okay, just a brief explanation. Sorry if I didn't read the comment section too much, guys. I just I got Racing Pixel here saying, will unlike right now so I can hit it again. Absolutely crazy. Thank you very much. That is probably good for the algorithm. Guys, smash up that like button, please. I just want to explain the 2 trades that I just took 2 trades on Bitcoin, of course, this last week, right? And just to explain how risk management is key, is absolutely key for successful trading. I have this trade over here that I did take down at the $28,600, and I did actually take it from the 618 from this major rejection. I did explain why I took this trade back here on the 27th of May. I do explain it. If you haven't checked out the video, you can go to the 27th of May and I explain it. But I took the trade here. Stop loss was here. Okay, so the risk here was this. I was eyeing this level over here. I was saying, you know, we're very likely going to have, you know, most of the people think that this is a dead cat bounce and we are just about to roll back down to retest the lows. This is what most of the people think. We're going to have that roll back down. And when you see this big major support level getting failed to break down, I mean, it's a very good, nice trade. Where is most of the stop losses? If you do see, okay, just a quick explanation on this. Bitcoin and a lot of the assets want to find liquidity, okay? It moves like this with this volatility because it's searching for liquidity. Where is the most liquidity? Right over here, atop of this peak. It's atop of this range, you know? It's above this major level. So if most of the people think that this is going to roll back down to retest these lows, and I'm going to say thousands, tens of thousands of people are entering trades, short positions, all the way down here, especially with this wick over here, massively entering trades. If these traders are confident that we are going to retest the lows because we're rolling back down, most of their stop losses are going to be above the last lower high ranges, around these levels, okay? Above these last lower highs, okay? Look at this last lower high from this level right over here. We just wicked above the range. We just wicked above. So stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. What happens? You get that liquidity and you continue to the downside. This is why I was eyeing this level. Played out pretty nicely, but what I wanted to focus here is on the risk management. You know, if I am risking this, okay, right over here, and I am looking to gain this, you know, it's a 4-5 to 1 trade. It's a 4-5. Of course, I did take most of profits here. I did take 50% of profits at this level. And I also, you know, I took 30% more of profits at this range, reaching that target. You know, it's a 5 to 1 trade. It's absolutely insane. And also right over here, if I'm taking this trade, my stop loss was slightly above this level. Of course, this trade was a 1.5 to 1 because I was eyeing this level. But now, of course, it is 3 times more. You know, the risk to reward here was absolutely insane because the probabilities in getting that drop here also, maybe it was also there. You know, what happens if we do not consolidate at this range and drop lower? So you have as soon as we hit this level, I said it yesterday, I'm taking 50% of profits and I'm protecting my position. Why? Just in case it doesn't hold, because if it doesn't hold, you got a risk-free trade right there. I've got 2 risk-free trades right now, small percentage at this moment. I'm in a long here and I'm in a short here, and they are both protected. I'm in a free winning trade, whatever happens, wherever the price goes. And this is also good about hedging. Of course, in my course, I will be talking about hedging strategies. DXY dropping, that is very good news for Bitcoin. Absolutely. We haven't taken a look at the DXY. What is going on with the DXY? It is dropping crazily. It didn't manage then to actually, let me just go to the daily chart. Wow, it got rejected here insanely. Massive rejection on the DXY. We were talking about the DXY breaking this last lower high and potentially creating a lower high. I do think that we could get a leg up on the DXY in the coming days. It is possible, but it does look like that the trend is reversing. We are changing the trend here on the DXY. Why do I think this? Because we've broken a big macro parabolic uptrend. And I do think, that this is the end, but it might take weeks, it might take months. Breaking a trend line doesn't mean that you're already going to create, a massive big downtrend. You could come as high as, the highs, or even slightly high, but you're actually going to get rejected from the higher low trend line. We've seen this so many times. So there is a possibility in creating a lower high, a double top, a slightly higher high, and then it will be the moment where we'll be entering a massive big downtrend, in my personal opinion. But it also could happen now. We've got big resistance on the DXY. Yeah. We need a responsible adult here in the comment section, says Tracy Wilson. Oh my goodness, what are you guys talking about? I am going to end up the stream, guys. If you want to support the channel, also just smash up that like button for the algorithm. If you enjoy the content, smash it up, guys. Check out these exchanges that I got down below if you are interested in trading, and if you are an experienced trader, of course, smash up the like button. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. Let me just check out the poll here. I said, are we testing the 25k levels in the coming weeks? I have over 500 votes and 72% of people say yes. We have more people that are bearish that do think that we are going to come down to retest the $25,000 range. So if most of the people think that we are going to come down here, do you think it's going to happen? That is the question that you need to make yourself at the end of this live stream. Thank you guys for the insane support. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We do have the latest news, okay, and articles regarding crypto projects. We've got ADA here, as you can see. Check it out. It's totally free information. We got some guides, Bitcoin, altcoins. Check this information out, guys. Thank you very much for your insane support. Joseph, Seb, moderators, Dava, Tracy, thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one.